Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Janaha Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Janaha. We saw Sri Ramakrishna giving lot of information regarding all the aspects of sadhana. Basically, it is Brahmo Samaj festival where the understanding of God has a deep orientation towards Advaitic concepts of one absolute existence, and the manifestations are not taken into consideration much. If both are balanced, the unmanifest and the manifest together, brought together, then it will have a great meaning. It gives a greater meaning to our life also. We are here in this world with all our duties and engagements of life. We have to live here amidst people. We have to earn our daily bread, and all things have to go on. The only understanding of God as the absolute existence, Nirguna Nirakara, formless, attributeless existence, the ocean of bliss, that is there. What about the universe in which we exist? How to transcend and go beyond the nature? And what force within the nature, however great a power within the nature, cannot take us beyond the nature? Some power from the transcendental must help us to get out of this nature, because we are product of nature, within the realm of time and space. We are moving from one body to another, transmigration, but within the limits of time and space. How to go beyond? We don't even know, just like when I sleep, I don't even know that there is a waking state. I have left a body and come inside. I can wake up. I don't know anything about the waking state. I don't know there is a waking state. I don't know there is a body of mine. The moment I sleep, I am entirely in a different dimension, unrelated to the waking state. This world also is not there. I am not aware of the existence of a world from where I have come to the sleep. When this is the case, same case is with the transcendental realm. I don't even know there is a transcendental realm. Beyond this creation, beyond this time and space bound universe, maximum I can think is of universe. Beyond time and space, mind cannot reach. What is timeless existence? Exists with no time, existence. There is no space, existence is there. What it means, we cannot understand. Mind cannot conceive anything which is beyond time and space. I have to go. I'm using instruments. I'm using intellect. I'm using mind. I'm using senses. I'm using my heart feelings. Within this range of, I'm using all these instruments. But these instruments cannot be beyond time. This is whole play is going on within time and space. None of the instrument, including intellect, cannot enter into the transcendental realm. Then the question comes, how to go? The Advaitic concept becomes just an imagination without a reality being there. Why am I not able to? Why intellect such a powerful instrument I have? I can penetrate into most of the aspects of nature, including now modern science, DNA and all that regarding life, regarding physical world. Computer science has entered almost all fields of our life and existence. We have made so much of research, so much of depth we have gone into the physical world. Can I transcend my mind? Can I go beyond my mind? Can I see or observe this nature independent of the instruments I am using? Mind, intellect and all. Just like when I go into deep sleep, what am I? Independent of all instruments I am using in waking state. I don't have mind, I don't have intellect, I don't have senses. I am in deep sleep. Can my existence is continuing independent of body in my deep sleep? Can I, independent of all these instruments, observe this universe itself, how it looks without instruments? Can I know myself independent of all these layers that are covering my existence? So then comes how to penetrate, how to go beyond. Some inkling, some help from the transcendental must come to take us. Like I am in somewhere in the ocean or in a stream or a river, I am being carried away in floods. No power within the floods can take me out. Somebody on the bank, others also drowning and being carried away by the water. None of these people, good swimmers also, cannot take me out if they are in the flood being carried with me. Somebody who is on the bank can take me out. Here comes the seeking divine help, seeking the nature's help. Take me beyond, take me beyond. Help me, help me. Even in dream, a child weeps. He sees a tiger, suppose. It starts screaming. And that screaming itself makes it wake up and see there was never a tiger at all. Like that, can we call on the transcendental? This aspect of the reality that it is a conscious entity. In the ocean of consciousness, universe appears and disappears. Chaitanya Sagara, Satchidananda Sagara, in that millions of universes are appearing and disappearing time and again. Srishti Sthiti Pralaya cycle is going on and on. Millions of years it takes to go to the optimum level of expansion, again start shrinking back. We are in the expansive phase of the universe. It goes to the optimum and again it starts collapsing and merging in the absolute, just like we sleep and again wake up. The whole universe wakes up. Can we call that power in which the universes are appearing along with all beings? Can we call for a help to take us beyond this nature? Yes, that aspect is most important part in sadhana. By constantly calling and the scriptural understanding, we have to hold on to God in what all possible ways. One is the inward journey, trying to sit and meditate on God within. But it is not clear because we have lost the power of intuition because of the modern education. The mind is trained in such a way, mind has been trained from childhood to hold on to reasoning and logic. For everything, I use reasoning and logic. This is because of the science limits itself to sense perception and mind, intellect. Beyond senses, they don't accept. They can't accept a thing called God. They cannot accept a thing called the Atman, independent of bodily existence. Because the range is within the time and space, within the universe, within the waking state of a human being. The moment we sleep, there is neither computer nor any of the modern gadgets, neither vehicle nor fridge nor AC, nothing is there. The moment you sleep, the whole scientific world disappears. All my knowledge, scientific knowledge disappears. Nothing helps me. It is only in waking state, limited to waking state, we are using science. Can I go beyond the limits of science? So because I cannot even say the spirituality or religion or the sadhana is scientific, because science limits itself to senses and mind. I want to go beyond senses and mind. So here we slowly see intellect, the normal intellect of a human being. Normal intellect can understand everything, buddhi. This, when it gets purified, what is meant by purification of buddhi? Buddhi always is associated, buddhi, intellect, is always associated. On one side, it holds on to mind. Buddhi holds on to manas. Mind is under the sway of past tendencies. I have acquired life after life certain tendencies which we call vasana. My way of looking at the world, by looking at each person, I see all people equal also, all humans. I look upon all plants as equal. Oh, this is also plant, that is also plant, that is also plant. But when it comes to human, I entirely different people, nature. I have my brother, my sister, my this, my that is my enemy, this, that. How do we differentiate? This is my property, that is your property. In objective world, how we differentiate? We don't see as neutral. So everything is colored, everything is limited, and in this background, I am seeing world and myself, everything. So buddhi always holds on to mind. Mind is under the past experiences called memory. Within the memory, it understands. Then the second thing is, it has tendencies, the created tendencies. The moment it sees an object of enjoyment, immediately it recognizes as an object of enjoyment, starts running behind it. So this, he cannot keep quiet. Some forces are, each thing is colored. So this intellect, on the other side there is ego. The intellect is always most ego. I will do this kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatritva. Doership, enjoyership and knowership. I know this, I know that. Knowership is there in the ego. I will do this, I will get that, I will enjoy this. Kartritva, bhoktritva, the doership and enjoyership and knowership. What it notes is within the realm of time and within the experience he has passed through. He cannot know a thing beyond his experiences. How much of limitation is there on everything you see. So then here we see the intellect is always driven by mind and ego. Can this intellect be independent of mind and ego? Then it is pure. This intellect, which is Shuddha Buddhi, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna uses the term Buddhi Yoga. There when he addresses as Buddhi Yoga, the Buddhi Yoga is that pure intellect which can penetrate into the nature and know the secrets of nature governing human life. I can know the principles. What principles are governing my life? Can I hold on to this principle, that principle? Can I transcend easily? I know nature and how to transcend the nature. If I can penetrate into nature and know the secrets of nature concerned with human existence. So how the bondage comes, where from the bondage comes, where from did I come into this nature? Who brought me here? Who gave me body? Where am I to go? What is the purpose for which I have been brought into this universe? All these questions come. Then when I know the nature, nature is taking me in a particular way. What is the purpose of nature? Nature is only one person, principle or the aim or the purpose for which she has brought is to evolve to divinehood. What is evolution? In everyone there will be animalhood, humanhood and divinehood, because it's on the journey. In journey is acquired all these tendencies, animalhood, humanhood and divinehood. To destroy the animalhood in us, to go beyond, transcend the humanhood also and manifest our inner divinity. This is evolution. I must become divine. I must not be affected anymore by this nature. Situations should not shake me. All these people, anything they say, I should not be affected. The bodily conditions, birth, death, diseases should not affect me. I am the spirit in this. When I sleep, I don't feel the pain in the leg, or the leg also, if somebody cuts off when I am under anesthesia, I will not know. I have an existence independent of body. I am identified with body. So this intellect understands and starts seeing. Then there is still a higher intellect. The normal intellect, the pure intellect, independent of mind and ego, which can penetrate into nature, and still higher intellect, that's called enlightened intellect. That enlightened intellect has a special nature to remain one with the whole nature. Every being, every object, he feels expanded to be one with all things. He is tuned to the nature at all times. So this enlightened intellect finds oneness with all beings, oneness with the universe, almost as if it is the cosmic awareness constantly. And when we are one with nature, I can peep beyond the nature and know the divine, eternal, unchanging reality, the Brahman, the God. To know the God, I must become one with the nature. The intellect that finds itself one with the nature and can penetrate into the beyond, the nature, beyond nature itself, then it sees the divine ocean of Ch.10, in which the universe exists with all beings. Universe looks like a small speck in the ocean of Ch.10 in God, pervaded by the Chaitanya. Now this intellect is to be awakened. First, the intellect is to be purified by constant contemplation on the reality which is unaffected by anything. Because I am that. Nature is taking me away from bodily existence every day to show that you are not this body. The moment I sleep, nature beautifully takes me away from this body awareness, from mind and senses also, when my dream ends and I am myself, one with the cosmic existence. Again I project back. Because of my identification, I have acquired some tendencies, and also I have to work out the actions I have done. The action and reaction are equal and opposite. So many actions I have done, I am waiting for the result, sukha dukkha, to experience the results of. So these call back. I have ambitions, I have desires, all these call back. Again I have to come out to the bodily level only. I don't expand beyond it. To the bodily level I come, again do my this, the earning, this eating and all that. Again sleep, again wake up. I am passing through only 3 states unrelated to each other: waking, dreaming and deep sleep. Again I come back. Just like the universe also goes to the causal form and manifests. So this is the thing. Now how I have to wake up. I have to purify. How will I purify my intellect? How will I purify my mind? How will I purify my senses? All by the awareness of the divinity within. Deep within me is the divine. Every day I experience the divine and come back to the bodily level again. Can I expand beyond the bodily level? Look at the vast universe. Identify, instead of identifying with body alone, can I identify with this entire cosmos? Be one with all beings and this nature? That is yoga. Yoga is to get united with the rest of the existence apart from my body. With body I am identified. And this identification is done not by me out of my will, but forced, imposed by nature because of the karmic load pending. So now I have to consciously work out. Because I have done everything, binding is done. Unbinding also has to be done by karma alone. I have done all windings through karma, doing actions. Now, unwinding also is a karma. And this karma we call the sadhana. Sadhana is unwinding what I wound and going back to the source again from whence I came. The ocean, eternal ocean of bliss, peace, love, absolute. So I am going back. So here the first process I am passing through is the purification. Purification of mind, purification, constant awareness of the divine within. Just 2 layers have to cross over, body and mind. Just body and mind. If you just can you penetrate into your body and mind and see who you are? In sleep, how easily you sleep and go. Can you do the same thing in meditation? Can you leave this world, forget this world in meditating upon yourself? So much loving. That's why we make Ishta Devata whom you can love intimately, to forget this world and body, to penetrate into. Somehow try to enter with just 2 layers. Consciously you transcend body and mind. You see what you are. Oh, I am divine, I am divine. Even with constant awareness of the divine, you will identify your divinity, because the inner awareness and outer awareness, Bahir Prajna and Antar Prajna. If Antar Prajna, independent of Bahir Prajna, external awareness, I am aware of everything of the world, my duties, my responsibilities, all these things, I am fully aware. Like this, can I be aware of the divine also? And that's why the sadhakas are asked to read Puranas and all. It looks like some story which is irrelevant to our life. But you are constantly trying to expand you to the cosmic level of working. We are seeing only our bodily existence and nature working in a small way. But I am not looking at what is happening at the cosmic level. So many dimensions of existence just within the universe. Our grasping of the universe is so little. Einstein says, like you are standing on the bank of shore of the ocean. In the front is vast ocean. Behind is a sandbank. And what you know of this universe could be maximum a sand grain. You can imagine how much vast and what is the knowledge that I have not acquired. He says the ocean, the whole earth around, every grain is full of knowledge. And that much of knowledge, what you know of this universe is only one grain. Because of the limitations of senses and mind and intellect. With that, man says, I know everything, I can do anything. When children stand before parents and argue, we'll be wondering, just because nature has given a small body and a little intellect, how he argues with the parents, you see. Wonder. Next day he may not be there in this world. Vast, infinite world. Where are you? What are you? The ego. So all these dissolutions, all this get purified. And the purification doesn't end with leaving you pure. Each purification makes you expand and become one with the separation is a false dream. I am separate from the rest of the universe is a false idea. I am one with everything. I cannot be separate from anything. I cannot be separate from any object also. I can never be separate from bodily existence. Body is a part of this universe. Mind is a part of cosmic mind. Senses are part of cosmic senses. Everything is a part of nature. So nothing is there except nature. I am not there, but that I comes. The moment you see the two things come together, the Chaitanya and Jada, in sleep my spiritual existence is separating from my bodily existence, from the mind and senses also. And there is no ego, there is no pain, there is no suffering. Body may be suffering intensely, but when I sleep, nothing is there for me. Again, when I come to the waking state, they immediately identify with the body, immediately ego comes from somewhere. From where that ego comes? When the Jada and Chaitanya, the matter and spirit come together, ego comes. It thinks I know everything, I can do anything. From nowhere. So this is the thing to be removed. All these things we see, Sri Ramakrishna spoke to so many things about the spiritual life, how the Dvaitin goes to the God, how Advaitin goes to the God, all this. Finally, the preacher is saying, you have given us a fine talk, sir. Master with a smile. Do you know the nature of devotees? When one devotee meets another, he says, let me speak and you listen. And when you speak, I shall listen. How the devotees feel. Because they cannot speak anything other than God and spiritual life. Each is curious to know what the other person is telling, wants to listen. We want to speak than to listen. Let me speak. And you are a preacher and teach so many people. You are a steamship and I am a mere fishing boat. He is teaching the teacher how to be humble, how to give up the ego. If the one person goes to the level of the carpet, Sri Ramakrishna goes below the carpet also. To that extent he gets down to show how one person should be, with all humility, giving up the ego, humbleness. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.